Yeah. So, for example, I have, well, I have my kids, and I'm trying to raise them to be powerful members of the Jewish nation. I want them to be completely dedicated to Torah and Hashem. It would be cool for me to have them chill with that guy. You can't really see him now, but those guys.
Hiding behind the pillar?
What?
Hiding behind the pillar?
Yeah. That would be cool. I should really have them chill with those guys. There's the other. People take the separation of the Jews too far. So am I better than those guys because I learned the whole day and they learn for an hour a day?
There could be certain things that you're better at.
What?
There could be certain things you are better at. As a whole, so that's the lead.
Could it be assumed that I'm fighting my Yetzer Hara more than they are? Because to leave the basement. Okay, I hear that, but here's the question. On Shabbos, we both go in, we're both stuck here, shul, and I'm learning, and you're just chatting with your friends. I enjoy chatting with my friends more than learning. But I'm learning because I think it's the right thing for me to do. So should it not? Is someone who overcomes his Yetzer Hara more than someone else not better than them?
But is that a Yetzer Hara?
Do you choose to chat with your friends?
There's nothing wrong with talking with your friends.
Well, it depends on the duration, admittedly. But if you have a guy...
My matters on the content versus being said more than anything.
But if over a whole Shabbos, you only learn like a half hour, not more than that.
If you are talking for like duration of Shabbos.
Yeah.
Alright, so what is the problem?
Well, we're obligated to try to learn Torah as much as we could. Could it not be safely assumed that you could do more than a half hour a day?
We gotta do something about it. Who says that they're capable of that?
Well, I'm not saying it's impossible that they're not, but could it not be safely assumed that they are?
Not necessarily.
You're saying, do you think most people could do more than a half hour a day?
The difference between having the ability to do a half hour a day and doing half hour a day. Rephrase that.
Yeah.
There's a difference between having the ability to do a half an hour a day consistently and doing a half hour a day, but will end up burning themselves out based on it. That they do not enjoy it enough that they can really say, I want to do an hour today.
Okay. So how about this? The rabbi rabbi's a good speaker. He speaks for 10 minutes, let's say. He's a good speaker. And if you guys go out to talk, and I know because even though they go out to talk, but you know, when the rabbi speaks during the Kiddush, then they're there anyway, so I know that they like listening to him, and they tell me they like him, that was a nice thought. I know they like listening to him. They just rather chat.
even that, there's another
Yeah.
side to it.
What's the other side?
I can say from personal experience,
Yeah.
even if I enjoy the person who's speaking,
Yeah.
I cannot do a 10-minute speech unless I have something else going on.
Okay, fine.
I
Maybe not you.
Right,
But could most people do a 10-minute speech?
I know plenty who can.
But could most?
That I can't say for sure.
Okay, could most people do a 5-minute speech?
Yeah,
5-minute Cartaro?
most can. I would say most can.
Most could.
I would say.
Okay.
Again, but doesn't mean that is preferable for them.
Okay.
So let's say the Rob's doing a speech in the middle
Okay.
of davening. They can see that as a time of, hey, instead of talking during davening, we're going to step out now, stretch our legs, talk, get out of the way.
Right. Okay. But again, could most people? Okay. Okay.
I had a first dance.
Okay. So I see. You know, a 30-minute.
It is crazy.
Like you're saying even if they could learn for more than 30 minutes, but they might not be able to learn enjoyably for more than 30 minutes.
Or even they don't even enjoy the 30 minutes.
Or they don't, or right, well, okay, or even the 30 minutes they don't enjoy. But what if, you know, the rabbi gives a speech in the afternoon, a longer, you know, a class, afternoon class, and I know they enjoy it because there are times that they do go, and when they're there, they're interested, they're asking questions, they're involved, they're really enjoying themselves.
All right.
But when they step out and they meet someone in the hallway, they just spend a lot of time just chatting and stuff like that. Could I not safely assume that the person who you know finishes up the chat quicker, and I'm talking about a chat that's not necessarily bad or good, just whatever, you know, the next, whatever the case may be. Could I not assume that the person who studies Torah is greater than the one who doesn't? I know he enjoys the class. I've seen him be involved.
But that doesn't go back to greater. The greater
Is he doing better things?
No. In this context,
Yeah.
the guy could be learning all day.
Yeah.
Even in a Jewish perspective,
Yeah.
it's not a matter of how much you learn; it's how much of an effort has to go.
I agree.
together.
I agree with you. I agree.
So
with you.
the guy.
But could it not be assumed that I'm making a greater effort than, well let's not say me.
Not
Let's
necessarily.
not say me. If I see two people, so could we ever assume that one person's making a greater effort than someone else?
You can assume someone else.
Let's put it like this. Could one fulfill the whole Torah at all times without getting into extras? Like learning all day might be an extra. But has God given everyone the ability to fulfill the whole Torah at all times?
You're saying at any given moment, can you be fulfilling all 613 minutes?
Well, not at once. But my point is there ever, could a person say, you know, like putting on tefillin, that's too hard for me? Or do we say, if God commanded you to run on tefillin, it's because He commanded you because He knows you could put on tefillin?
Outside, outside like other
Extenuating.
circumstances. Yeah.
In general.
In general, matters on something like tefillin. Yes, you can assume the person's able to.
Okay, but when I say but is there anything that you can't assume?
I'm sure there is.
Like what?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. But
So think.
I don't know. I'm assuming there is.
But so think about it and tell me what.
I don't know.
Okay, but in general, we could assume that people could.
In general, let's just say the major ones, okay?
Okay. Fine. But
Major and some of the not as major, but that most people do.
But for example, the first time that someone gets a smartphone, because once he gets it, we could talk about addiction. But the first time someone gets it, could I assume that he shouldn't have gotten it if he doesn't need it for business?
There are other benefits to it.
Right, but if we daven in the same shul, or even if I know who his rabbi is, because he says this is my rabbi, this is the guy who I ask my questions to, and that rabbi says you should not be getting a smartphone, but I assume he did the wrong thing by getting one. Why not?
A row for a person's rabbi only sees one aspect. Am I wrong about that?
He only sees one aspect of
He only sees one aspect
of what?
He has to come from a religious perspective,
Yeah.
correct? The person's decision is never just based singularly on a religious aspect. There's always other elements